had such a chaotic morning today. Let me tell you about it. So, a couple months ago, my car got hit on the side, and I was waiting for the car repair shop to have my part come in. And so I finally came in, I dropped off my car today, all good. So I drop off my car, and then I go to the rental car place because insurance is paying for it. And I go there, they're like, we need your photo ID, we need a credit card to hold for damages or whatever. I give them my stuff, and then I guess they did it where it's like the PIN technology, so you stick it in the machine. And so you're supposed to type in your PIN. And clearly, I do not know my PIN because, hello, like, I clearly do not use that. Like, I use my phone. Anyway, so I put it in and it didn't work. So I call the bank, which is TD in this case. And I said, hey, can you just reset my PIN? They said, well, you have to go to a TD branch to reset it. So then I had to go, and then I was like, can you just reset it over the phone? They're like, but it's not that far. It's only like less than a kilometer away. And I'm like, but that's not the point. She's like, can you not walk? I'm like, yeah, I can walk. It's a 15-minute walk. It's not a big deal. It's just that I gotta also walk 15 minutes back, and it's like, it's such a waste of time. Anyways, so I walk over to TD and I go to reset my PIN. And they said that, and then the only TD item I have is a credit card. So I go, I give my photo ID, and I guess they removed the block on the card. So I still needed to type in my old PIN. And clearly, if I got it locked out the first time, I clearly don't know my PIN. So they're like, well, we can't reset it for you. You need 2 pieces of ID. So I was like, okay, well, here's my debit card from a different bank. They're like, no, it has to be 2 pieces of photo ID. And I was like, great, here's my Costco membership. They're like, no, it has to be 2 pieces of government issue photo ID. So I was like, here's my health card. They're like, no, that doesn't work. Like, a health card only works for, I guess, healthcare related items, which I guess I knew because like clubs don't accept that. Anyways, so then I'm like, well, what am I supposed to bring then? They're like, well, you're supposed to bring your passport. I'm like, what if I don't have a passport? They said, well, you have to bring your birth certificate. And I was like, hello? Like, my birth certificate clearly does not have a photo on it. Like, what do you mean bring 2 pieces of photo ID? Anyway, so then, like, I couldn't get it done with TD. And so I called the rental company, Enterprise, and I said, hey, like, can you pick me up and can you drive me back home so that I can pick up, like, my other credit cards and bring them over? Because who carries more than 1 credit card on them anyways? So I go home, and I was being a little bit over dramatic, and I brought 6 credit cards over. And then I thought it was overkill, which is like, anyways. So I go to Enterprise, I put in the first one, which I was very confident about. I put it in, didn't work. Like, as in, like, I didn't know my PIN, or like the PIN was wrong. So then I go and I put in my second card, which I was pretty sure I knew the PIN because that's my usual credit card. And the PIN doesn't work. And I felt so embarrassed because I have money, and I just hate that I was standing there as if I had no money. So then I put in the third credit card, which I rarely use, but I kind of remember the PIN to. I put it in and it finally works. This whole process took me 3 hours. This is what I did all morning. Anyways, how was your day today? Thank you for listening.